in the x direction I plus by VD in the y direction J, this will be equal to minus 4J plus by 0.24 omega ADJ plus by 0.18 omega ADI. So the problem comes with this, okay? If you look at this equation alone, okay, you have how many unknowns? One unknown, two unknown, three unknown. Okay, so we have three unknowns. With two equations. So we know that this is not solvable. Okay, so I'll write both equations out for you. Now, this, I'm just assuming it to be positive. Okay, I'm just highlighting the point to you that we have what? Three unknowns, we only can form what? Two equations. Are we clear? So in terms of I components, we can form VDX will be equal to, so in the I component, 0.18 omega AD. And in terms of J component, we can have what? VDY is equal to minus 4 and plus 0.24 omega AD. Okay, so we still need another equation. Okay, we still need another equation. So, question so far, anyone? Are we okay? So we need another point. Okay, we need another equation to solve this. Okay, so now the next one that we can form, let me zoom out and I'm going to see, can I become a tree hugger again? I don't want to use the next page. Okay, I'm going to split this page up. Okay, then we are going to stay into this diagram. So now the next one, the next point that we know is, we know that VB I is not equal to 0, but we know that VBJ is equal to what? 0. And that is good news. Okay, means we can form another equation. Okay, so this equation that we are going to form, and you have to select the right points to form the equation. Okay, the points to select is, we are now looking at where? Member ABD. But I decide to choose what? To write the equation between point A and point B. Why? Anyone? Why? So, okay, let me try to not be too excited. Okay. So let's focus on members ABD. Right? Let's focus. You can write two equations with ABD, right? We already did one already. So one to write is VB is equal to VD, right? Plus by omega BD cross RB. You can form this equation, or you can form the other one where we have VB is equal to VA plus by omega AB cross R A from point B. Right? There's these two possibilities. Right? So which one will you choose? Right? VB relating VB and VD, or VB and VA? The answer is this one. You are going to form equation with this one. Any idea why? Yes. Yes, but the top one, VB, is also one of the components equal to 0. Yes. Yes. We choose this equation because VA is what? Is known. Yes or no? We know what is our VA. Okay. So from here, we can write this out. Okay. So we know that we have VBI. We no need to write VBJ because VBJ is equal to what? 0. Okay. So this will be equal to minus 4J plus omega AB. We know omega AB is going to be negative because it's going to clockwise. Cross, right? So now we are going to, oh, I think I got this wrong. This is B from point A. Okay, I got it wrong initially, right? So we now know that this will be equal to 4 over 5. B. So will be from A. So minus 4 over 5 times by 0.55 or multiply. Okay. Then this is I plus 3 over 5, 0.55J. Yeah, or 0.55, close the bracket. And this is J. So now your equation will look like this. So minus 4J plus by minus omega ABK cross 4 over 5. That's 0.55, 0.44 minus 0.44I plus 0.33J. Okay. So this will become VBI will be equal to minus 4J. K cross I is positive. Negative, negative will be positive. Plus by 0.44 omega AB J. And then the next one is K cross J. K cross J is negative. Negative, negative is positive. Plus by 0.33 omega AB I. Okay. So in terms of I component, okay, so we can look at I component. Right? So you have VB is equal to 0.33 omega AB. Okay, that's your VB. And then we know that in J component, because J velocity is equal to 0, so this will be equal to 0 is equal to minus 4J plus by 0.44 omega AB. No need get rid of the J, just put positive. So therefore, from here, therefore, omega AB is equal to 4 divided by 0.44, and it will be equal to 9.091 positive radians per second. When it's positive, it means this direction is correct. Okay, so when it's positive down here, right, it means direction is valid. If it's negative, you just what? Flip it around. Are we clear? Okay. So now we know what is our what? What is our omega AD now? Okay. So from here, right, from here, we can also compute, right? We can also find out what is our VD. Okay, so from here, we can determine VD. Okay, we can determine what is our VD. Okay, so VD is equal to what? Minus 4J, right? Plus by 0.24 omega AD. Okay, so 9.091. And then this will be your J plus 0.18 multiplied by 9.091. Okay, so this will be equal to 0.18. That's by 9.091. 1.636 positive. So the last one is in terms of I. So this is 1.636 I. And then 0.24 times by 9.091 minus 4 plus minus 1.818 J. Okay, so this is your VD. So what it means for point D, okay, for point D, okay, we have the velocity will look like this, okay? The velocity at point D will look like this. Okay, it will come down this way. Let me, it will come down this way. Okay, this is your velocity at point D. So at this moment, you can more or less what? Check, yes or no? Does this make sense? Right? If this piston is pulling down, right, VD has to move towards the what? Towards the right. If you're if this is a time that for this case, okay, not every cases, for this case, you can check whether your sign is correct or wrong. Are we clear? Okay, so I think we are safe. Okay, right. So from here, finally, right, we focus on equation number 1. Finally, we can find what is we know what is our VD, right? But we still don't know what is our omega CD. We haven't found that out yet. Okay. So you cannot form any more equations. If we look at member CD now, okay. Now I like to change your attention to member CDE. You cannot form any more equations. Okay, you cannot form anything related to point E, because point E you're going to get more what? Variables. Yes or no? So if you cannot form any equation, stick to what we have, which is what we know at point C. Okay, and what we have, we already know what is point D. Are we clear? Okay. The thing about doing this problem, when you realize that you're in trouble, stop digging and start solving. Are we clear? Most of the time, we dig non-stop. Yes or no? Okay. Sometimes we just like step back. Okay. You have to proceed in another manner. Okay. Don't worry. For this homework, okay, I will give you a lot of examples. Okay. And we're going to do the worst question later. Right. So from here, I'm going to take the image again. Are you okay? Very quiet worries me, okay? It's like you're not here or you're here but not here. Okay, it's okay. Right. So now, remember what we assume? We assume that VC is going in this direction, right? We make the assumption. And we also assume that omega CD is going in this direction, okay? So the last equation that we can form is we can form VC is equal to VD plus by omega CD cross RC from point D. Okay. Because the slider at C can only move in the X direction, so we know that this is minus VCI.